We're live. All right. Live. We are live. All right. Howdy, campers. How's it going? I see. Hey, whoa. Hey, we got somebody on here already. Let's see who this is. Jesse. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Tisk tisk. What are we tisk-tisking about? Two minutes late. Yeah, we're a little bit late. I had to get the. I'm doing an update here. All right, we're updated. Hello there, Luke 2103. I know it's a bad habit, but that's all right. Everybody's allowed to have bad habits. I could be a cocaine user and sniff cocaine. Yeah, I was down here in time to start at 9. What's up, LV Seminole? Why is your camera so glitchy? It's the white background. The virtual green screen. So as I move around, it jacks up the green screen. I'm gonna turn the light down a little bit here. Oh, that didn't help. Turn it off. A little better. How's that? Does it look a little better? Alright, we are almost ready to go here. Alright, so before we get started, I gotta do some shout outs here. So I want to shout out to the Lansing teachers who are all upstairs in my house partying with my wife right now. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate all of y'all. I want to shout out to my friend Lucas, who's helped me out with some things. He's one of my coworkers at work, and my friend Patrick, also coworker. I want to thank First Sergeant Walsh. Neil, you're awesome, man. I appreciate you. Mike Logan. Same with you, buddy. I appreciate your support. And also my co-wiki. I've had too many beers. Co-worker, Nikki. Appreciate you, girl. I really do. Nikki, congratulations on making the Sergeant Major's list. I'm really proud of you. And you go. And again, thank you all. And thank all you followers and all you subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. I couldn't have done this without you guys' support. And I want to thank my 3 daughters. They've all been very supportive and helped me in one fashion or another with the channel. Grace, thank you for helping me get some of the YouTube nuances figured out. Kinley, thank you for doing some of the graphics. And Maddie, and just thank you for your support and all your friends. Shout out to all the Leavenworth crew, Maddie's Leavenworth crew. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys going out and buying the hoodies. It's pretty cool. I actually heard a couple of people say, I saw this dude wearing one of your hoodies. So probably think it is probably Lewis. So Lewis, thank you. But I thank you guys all. So, so I've been playing Joe Nobody, Scotland. So if you've been following the Joe Nobodies, Joe Nobody is one of Kansas Farm Guy's military buddies. And Craig, they were all on the teams, aka Special Ops guys. And they were all mercenaries together, and so now they've all kind of just kept in touch and floating around. And Joe Nobody moved from Montana, where he was kind of close to Kansas Farm Guy, but not in the same town. And that series kind of petered out. And Joe Nobody moved to Scotland when the Highlands expansion came out, and we've been exploring Scotland. And I just kind of decided it was time for Joe Nobody to go someplace new. And so here we are. We're going to get started with it. I spent I didn't have to do a lot with this map. I'll tell you about the map here in a second. So I didn't do a lot. There are no placeables down that I have placed down other than buildings on what's going to be Joe Nobody's farm. So unlike some of my other maps where I've literally gone in and put in the McDonald's, the Lure, the Gentleman's Triple X Strip Club, Home Depot, I didn't do any of that in this map. So this map is 100%, I'm going to call it a natural map. It is 100% map by the map designer. And I'm sorry, map designer, I can't remember your name. But this is the Svinita map. Svinita, Romania. So Joe Nobody has gone to Romania. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll start Joe Nobody off. And Joe will start telling his story. Alright, hey campers, how you doing? So, I am now just coming back from Bucharest, and I'm no longer in Scotland. So yeah, we have moved to Romania. So I want to tell you a little story. So back in the day, we spent some time in Romania. Farm Guy, Craig, and me, and some other unknowns that I know them, but and we weren't here officially. So, but I did make some friends, and one of my friends, Andre Mati, was in the Romanian army, and now he works for somebody in the Romanian government. I'm not sure who. I have a kind of an idea. But about a month ago, he approached me and asked me if I would come to do a job with him and do some flying. And there's a sand pit I never noticed. So I said, yeah, I don't know. He said, we'll make it worth your while. I said, well, what's it worth my while? He says, well, we have a little farm we took away from somebody that was not friendly to the government, and it's now government owned. If you give us $5 million for the farm, we will, in a contract, we'll pay you to fly occasionally, as a contract pilot, and we'll give you the farm. Now the farm's worth almost $9 million. So I was able to sell my Scotland farm for 6, almost 7. So I'm going to come out with a little bit. Yeah, the bank balance is not right. Since I'm in Romania, it's not checking out right. So I'm trying to find this base where I'm supposed to go. I've never been here before, but I've been instructed to land, and I will get my own government vehicle. We're trying to figure out where we're at. Ah! I think I found it. Yep, I see the tower. Alright, you got my instructions for landing. You want me to hover. Identification. Almost hit that tree. Alright, we're good. Small strip. I gotta go clear over here. See if I can do it without hitting anything. Damaging the bird. Alright, we got a bump. Alright. I landed the bird without crashing. Alright, so anyway, so I did a little figuring with the stuff they're selling, we're trading, selling. I don't know. But it's almost $9 million worth of property, and apparently there's a little bit of equipment there. But I sold the Scotland farm for about 7, so they're selling me this $9 million place for 5, so I'm gonna have a little bit left. But Svinita is I don't know, there's like a 1,500 people here, but it's right on the border of Serbia on the Danube River, so it's kind of cool. Like I said, we've been here before. We kind of staged out of here and we're jumping across the border into Serbia. But it's about 257 miles straight west of Bucharest, so it's you know, a little familiar with it, and I speak Romanian, so that helps. All right, I'm supposed to take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th car. And these are guys you really don't want to ask questions of, so I am just going to get in car here. This is supposed to be mine forever. And I am not supposed to ask any questions. They will not even open the gate for me. Damn, Tweedledee and Tweedledum both look exactly the same. Where do they find these guys? Alright, so, oh my god, this is not these places. So, yeah, so we're in former an Eastern Bloc country, Romania. If you're not familiar with Romania, it's a very ancient country. Once ruled by the Ottomans. I should make a multiplayer server. Yeah, you know, I've talked to somebody about it. Well, we've talked about it. So anyway, yeah, it's an old country. So Claus, and I have no idea where I'm going. So Claus, John Deere. There's a little bit of case in Romania, not in this area. A little bit of Fent in this area. This is not it's a farm. Not where I want to go. I think I gotta go up here. As you notice, the roads are not very wide, so yeah. Let's just pull up the map. Oh hell, we're way off. Alright, so I gotta go clear up the main road. Alright. Up to the main road we go. Now I know where I'm going. So this Lincoln Navigator I got is my official government vehicle. They do not want me driving a personal vehicle into the camp. So they're giving me this vehicle. I can only use it on official business, I was told. So, but they're paying me quite well to do what I do, which is fly helicopters and other stuff. Oh, there's the main road. So a little extra side hustle, that's okay. I'm semi-retired anyway, so you know, never hurts to keep your foot in the game, as we say. I think that dude's speeding. That's alright. I ain't gonna say nothing. Alright, so there's a tractor truck vehicle all around dealer. Oh, here we go, he's right here. Where's the entrance? Here we go. I'm gonna go see if I can find a vehicle for sale. Ooh, I like that Dodge. There's my Dodge. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna park this somewhere, come back and get it later. Park it in here, nobody will mess with it. These black Navigators are well known apparently, so there we go. That's a nice Ford. All kinds of stuff here. Where's the guy? You got Claus Jaguar, Jelly's equipment, baler, Claus tractor, it's a Deuce, yep, Deuce Far, German, Claus German, and ooh, look at this big guy, Lexion 8900. I might have to buy that. Alright, keys in it, keys are in it. Let's go find our farm. And I know the farm is left. We did fly over it. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, hello, cop. Oops. He's not coming after me, so that's okay. PDA, stop saving. Come on. I passed it. Did I? I didn't pass it. Nope, I was right the first time. I think I got a bumper on here. Past the gas station. Animal dealer. Soccer field. Probably going way too fast for these small roads, but it's alright. I only live once. What's that place? Sales place of some sort. I'm not sure. Hey! Freaking pass me. I'm pretty sure at this point I went too far. Oh. Hey, hurry up. If I knew where I was going, I'd freaking catch up to your ass. Alright. I'm like stuck in the middle of the road. Boy, these mirrors suck. I have to fix the mirrors. Fine, let's slow down and see what this guy's got going on. I don't like it, I can't see it on my mirrors. Okay, so there's a farm gun going on there. There it is. How do I get to it? Road up here. Can I pass it? I'm lost like a second lieutenant. No offense to any second lieutenant who might be watching. It's not a road. Here's the road up here. I'm familiar with this area, but like I said, never been this particular farm that we're going to. Farm over there. I drive like a drunk Romanian. I'm telling me I might not be in the right road. Well, maybe I am. Yeah, we're on the right road. Back roads. We're coming in the back way. Okay, this is one of my fields. This wheat ready to go. This is oats. It's ready to harvest. Sunflowers. Alright. I wonder if I can adjust the mirrors. Break out the... I don't have the manual. I thought there was a manual. Alright, let's go see what we got at the farm. I've never seen it. I bought it sight unseen, and there's no road. What the hell? Well, there's grass. Ooh, that's a nice house. There's the road. There's the road. That's the road I was looking for. Alright. Alright, let's check the house out. I'm waiting to check garage or what? Okay. I don't know if the truck will fit in there. Truck's a little big. Let's find out. Nope. Alright, that's alright. Alright, the living room going on here. Alright. Got a little back patio, no furniture. Oh, a little pallet wood chair thing there. Your grill. It's not in bad shape. That'll work. This is a lot more house than I really need, but I'm a simple guy. But yeah, alright. Fridge, sink, nice kitchen, garage. Where's this go? Ah, bathroom. Alright. Somebody left some shoes. One of those pumps would fit me. Or those when I'm farming. That'll get the Romanians talking. Nice little bedroom. My office. Right on. Oh, we got Netflix going on here. Master bedroom. Nice. Alright. Oh, I got a little sucker tub here. Shit, yeah. I'm gonna have to go get a hot tub. Another bathroom. Alright. Nice little balcony that goes around here. I'm digging that. Alright. Some of my super ninja skills. No dent. I'm awesome. My farm cat. What do we got here? Alright, let's just park. It said there was equipment, so. Oh yeah, baby. 1067. Shit, we're in business, boys. Alright, so we got a Salford fertilizer spreader. This is a nice one. Horse drill. 12 meters. I can dig that. Alright. Grain elevator. Soviet style. Feed mixer. Feed mixer? Yep. Alright. Underground silo. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh, we got a couple clauses. Next truck. What is this guy? Claus Arion. 205 horse. Alright. Claus Axion 9 series is 445 horse. Alright, you know what? It's alright. Feed truck. I got a little horse choker drill. Hay barn. Where's the animal barns? Fertilizer silo, or fermenting silo, alright. The animal barns. They said there were animal barns around here. Not seeing any. Where's this road? Oh, hey, here we go. Here's the dairy barn. And the sheep barn. Nice sheep pasture. Alright. This isn't bad. This road goes down there. It's kind of a rough road. Railroad. Now, supposedly, let's take a look at the PDA. Okay, so I own this field, 81 acres, and this field. So this looks like wheat, and this looks like that's corn. That wheat, yep. All right, and they're all ready to harvest. So I got this field down here too. And these 2 oat fields. All right. Now, is this all wheat? These are sunflowers. All right, so it's sunflower fields. Looks like a few grass fields. That's good. A little bit of haze. Some timber up here that maybe we can harvest and extend this hay field. All right, I just looked at it on a map, so. Is there a road? Yeah. All right, so there's a road. So it's a newly planted hay field. All right, sunflower field. Weeping willows. There's the crossing for the river over there. All right. I know where we're at. I know what we're doing. Definitely gonna have to put some dirt under there. Alright, well, I can see already a few things that we need. Alright. I got a new camera too, so I'm messing with that too. That better? Better. Alright, so let's pause the role playing here. We gotta fix some shit. Things I forgot to do. Things I would have done if I wouldn't have gone on a drunken bitch with my daughter to go eat and drink beverages. Let's see here. So we gotta go 8, 5, 9, 1, 4, 3, 7 minus 5 million. So I'm left with 3 million. 3, 5, 9, 1, 4, 3, 7. It's nice to be a mercenary. All right, so I use easy dev controls for a lot of things. If you never used it, Mike Logan, if you're watching, Mike, are you on here? Are you one of the guys on here? Hit me up in chat, Mike. Luke Teachins, hi. Luke, what's up? How you doing there, buddy? I didn't know that was you. How's it going? Tell your mom I said hi. And your dad. Yeah. Alright, so I use easy dev control. It's a mod. But I'm going to set my money to what it was supposed to have been before I started live streaming. 1, 4, 3, 7. That's better. Alright. Also saw some things I needed to fix. Namely that. So we're gonna fix our foundation problem here. That's a little better. Much better. There we go. Yeah, somehow that got jacked way up. You know what? I'm just gonna make this like that. We're gonna make our road. Smooth this out just a hair. Smooth that out. That's better. Alright. We gotta go down and see that I need to fix this. here. That's better. Trying to level this out a little bit. For some reason it's on a slope. I'll smooth this out. There we go. Alright. Now, I forgot the damn chicken pen, so we gotta find a place for the chicken pen. Gotta have chickens. And I think I'm gonna put the chickens. I can't really go that far there. Where can I put the frickin' chickens? Frickins! I need a place to put the frickins, as Maddie said when she was younger. We need a space for the frickins. I'm thinking that maybe I can extend this out a little bit without damaging my field. Maybe. How far out can I get before it jacks my field up? Luke, are you playing Farm Sim or are you just watching? Alright, that'll work. Alright, so chickens. I need to find that one chicken coop. Yes, I would like to customize events. There we go. Now we got a chicken coop. Very good. Alright. Is this all good? Yeah. Alright, so that's good. Sheep barn is good. Alright. Alright. Watching? Little man, you need to like tell your dad to cough up the bucks to buy Farm Sim for you. Say, Dad, I really need to play this game because great Uncle Garrett plays it and it's really cool. I'll level this out a little bit. Hay barn a little off. Now it's a little more off. Alright, we can live with that. Alright. Oh, let's pull. Oh, this is all jacked up. Oh, you good have it. Good. That's better. That's what a shop should look like. Alright. Where can I put my shit? Might do this one thing at a time here. Alright, so store deliveries is on. Yes. Who's LV Seminole? Yes, the game is very addictive. LV Seminole, is that you, Mike? Jessica, are you still on? So there's about a 15 to 20 second delay between what I'm actually saying and what shows up on YouTube. Just kind of how the streaming works. It's not instantaneous by any means, but not too much of a delay. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. We got to get a combine. So, I really like that clause. But how fast does it go? 24. What's the headers? How big's this header? 13. Yeah. How fast can I get that? 11. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go with our modified 10T. I'm going to bump it up to 50,000. Yeah, that works. That works. Design. Camouflage it. US. Long pipe. And that's it. Buy that sucker. And I want a yes. And we're going to slow this down. Yes, camouflage it and working with standard. Alright. So now we are just a little bit faster than normal. Not too much where it's super unrealistic. Super strength on. Alright. We got our modified 10T here. Park it in the hay barn for now. I definitely can see that I'm going to have to find some space for another shed. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to get was I want to get me my straight truck. I like the what is that? Lizard Roadrunner. And we want front small, top small, full bar, and I want both. So I'm getting the 3-point. So Mike Logan, if you're watching, this is what I was talking about. This is the Lizard Roadrunner with the front PTO. And by getting this and then putting a big trailer on it, you can get the forage harvester, and I'll show you that in a minute too. Alright, but I don't want that color. I want Oh, and a steel. Oh, that's different. The purple rims. I like that. That's cool. I think I'll go with that. Yeah. Alright, so that's our Roadrunner. Where is that freaking... there it is. Kenworth. Where's the Volvo? The Volvo dumper's not on here. Huh. That's weird. I wonder where the hell it went. I've lost some of the stuff that was on here is not on here, and I don't know why. I've got it checked in the game, but weird. Alright, well, we'll go with the Kenworth. What's the difference? About off-road. I don't like the high hood. Full bar. No bug shield. And I want to go. Let's go silver. What color would we want this? Let's go. This navy blue look like. Yeah, maybe blue. All right. So, what I was talking about, Mike Logan, if you're watching, or if you watch later, where's the belts? Belts. Where's the belt category? There it is, belt systems. It's a Lizard Forge pickup right here. I'm using the change of speed mod, which is not the right name of it, but there's a mod that allows you to set the working speed. Set that up to 21. So now what you can do, dump that there. So now, this is what it looks like. And with a trailer on it, you can see how easy it would be to pick up the windrows that we were talking about, Mike. If you're watching, if you're not watching. For those of you watching what I'm talking about, let me shut this off. So once I put a big trailer on there, I can literally drive down the field and pick up the straw windrows by using the combine. I turn it from chopping to windrowing, and all the straw will windrow. And I take this truck with a big trailer, and we literally pick up all the straw. So it's pretty awesome. Pull this out of the way. I didn't pick the best site location for the farm, but that's alright. Alright, so trailer. The trailer I'm talking about is this Lizard Saperi in dump, 48 feet. And what you do, this is what I do. Not realistic, but it just helps get shit done. So I go default unrealistic with the tarp. Now, what does this do? It gives me 1,000,000 liters capacity. Is that realistic? Oh, hell no, by not any means. But it makes it easier for when I do role playing. When I'm trying to get a field done because I'm trying to get set up for the next video. This helps a lot. So I like to do bottom and top 4. And I like going. There we go. Catchers. Put a hitch on it. No, I don't do hitch. And we do the other thing. It's fast tipping. Again, I role play a lot, so all my videos are role played for the most part. So this just helps set up to be able to get stuff done so I can go to the next video. Or get to the next video. All right. Alright, so now you can see what I'm talking about by how easy it is to pick up windrows, especially with the 1,000,000 liter trailer. I can almost get the whole field done and not have to go back and forth to the farm, back and forth, which would take freaking forever. This out of the way. Buttons. Alright, doggone it. Damn it. Trees. Well, I gotta drive through the yard. Trees are floating in the air. It's from when I was setting up the farm. Whoops. Something else I missed. Can't find everything. Alright. Let me just check out of the way. Super strength on. Let's see. I need a green cart. Where's that big Demco? This the one I want. Gotta take the rice. This one. I don't like the crawler trap. Yeah, we'll leave it at 77. Alright, so let's park all our farm equipment, tillage equipment down here. There exactly. Away. Park right here though. Line down here. Store delivery on. We need a slurry tanker. Garrett. Super strength got turned off. Let's go ahead and put him in place right now. Not with animals just yet. See you, Luke. I'm not sure who's still on. I see 2 people on. Alright, so if you're not familiar with the tractors, there is no such thing as a Fendt 1067, which is what this is. This is a modified 1050. The modders basically took the engine out of a 1167 and put it on a 1050 frame. So this is only a farm sim only tractor. Just leave that running. We are harvesting wheat. The rest of the equipment can come later. I didn't even think about my header. Be tight. How we did it. Something telling me I'm not getting out my driveway though. Maybe. Oh, I'm caught on the house. Get rid of all these little birch trees. I hate these damn things. They are just a pain in the butt. There. It's better. fuck stuff up if you don't pay attention. And I'm already half full. Saving. I didn't put my hat on. That's why I got a glare. That's better. Magic jump into... Nope, I don't want into the tractor. This is how you get shit done. I hope I'm not in the wheat. And I'm in the wheat. Some bitch. It's all over the frickin' place. Oh shit. Tearing up my wheat. God damn it. Gotta get under here without tearing up too much more. Switching over here to this. Oh, all right, that's it. I'm looking at the live stream chat. All right. Get him out of the way. Which side I could be on this side? Well, I'm like super far away. Ah! Damn birch trees. Back over to my combine. country. I better shut it off. They might mute me. One of the problems with playing the radio when I'm recording is copyright laws. A lot of copyright laws on zoom out so it's not so noisy. A lot of copyright laws will cause YouTube to mute out whatever I'm saying if I'm playing the radio in the background. I learned that the hard way. I was not very straight on that, was I? I cut back the direction. Alright, let's see how close I can get. Not too bad. Current viewer, who are you? It doesn't show me who's on and who's off. Not have access to the land. It's my land. There we go. There must be like a little road around his farm. That'll be easy to win road. Yeah, crooked. What I like about this Demco is it dumps fast. So, whoever's watching, what's important about straw is one thing, it's free. The second thing is the dairy barn needs it for straw for the cattle to lay on. So that's one thing that I have to have straw for. The other thing I need straw for is I can put it in the fermentation silo and it will turn into silage. So I don't need to run straight chaff, which is chopped corn, for silage. So it becomes very important that all my crops I get straw from them. Since I'm about full, I'm going to go over here. I wish I would have had a combine like this when I was custom harvesting. That would have been pretty freaking awesome. I might be able to get this whole little batch here. Yeah. Oops. And since that is a straight shot, we're done. Down here to the end, so I don't muck up my windrows. rinse and repeat. Saving. Well, I'll do the caps because I'm not yelling. Got another viewer. Hello, other viewer. Say something in chat. Who are we talking to here? They dropped off. Another viewer. Hello, new viewer. So, new viewers, I'm not role-playing tonight. Started out role-playing as kind of an introduction, but we are in Svinita, Romania. That's the name of the map, and it is an actual town in Romania. It is located right on the Danube across from Serbia. The town of Svinita is about 1,200 people. This is what the map looks like. So you can see they basically cut out the center part of the town. here. This is the Danube River right there. This is where my mouse is Serbia. So you can see they are very, very, very close to Serbia. It's originally ruled by the Ottoman Empire back in the 1600s. So, real location, real terrain. This is Joe Nobody, not KansasFarmGuy. This is going to be a Joe Nobody series. If you haven't watched the other videos, KansasFarmGuy is still in Montana. I knew I was going to hit the tree. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on here. He's got some of these spaces where he's got pavement. When he made the map, I'm not sure why. It's that way, but it is. I could probably fix it if I wanted to. That cut. So yeah, I'm not real sure what's going on with some of these. Why it's that way. What it is. I don't want to. I could probably fix it, but that would mean recreating the whole field. I don't know why they created the fields this way, or if these were actual fields that were existing in real life. Maybe, I don't know. They're kind of weirdly shaped. Oddly shaped fields. Filled up. Grain cart. I tell you, easy dev controls just literally makes role playing 100% better. If I was just playing this for fun between episodes, I wouldn't be teleporting and using dev controls. I'd drive. That's what makes it fun when you're just playing the game for fun. It's making it real. We got a lot to do. Dump on the ground. Get in there. Trailer. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Go back. Hey, target. We are messy tonight. Very messy. I tell you, it's a good thing that equipment is tough in farm sim, because, man, although I will be damaged slightly after harvest is over, it takes normal wear and tear. Not a whole lot, but some. That's the neighbor. Mostly claws. I think he might have a dude's farm tractor in there somewhere. I don't know. I just kind of put stuff in there to show there was a farm there. Neighbors. I'll flesh him out when I need to role play with him. Add more, whatever more equipment that I need to. I really like this map. It's not a map that I was really paying attention to when it came out. It's been out for a while. Yeah, I like the size. It's a 4X map, so I like that. I like the size, the fields. There's a big field over on the side behind me. I really would like to get my hands on, but it's this field over here. But shit, they want 1.7 million for it, so it'll be a while before I get the ability to pack that up. My goal, where I'm going to start, is these will be the next two fields that I get. 700,000 and 1.2 million. So I'm gonna finish getting these fields before I start expanding out this way. This farmer here farms this stretch, so I will leave those, but I will buy this. Probably start getting into these bigger fields. Purchase. But that is down the road, so. Let's see how close I can. Well, I got fairly close. So yeah. I wish I could see who's on. I can only see you if you're in chat, so if you say something in chat, so. Thanks for watching. Wherever you are. I appreciate your support. I'm sorry about my face blurring out. It's the green screen, the virtual green screen. I want to take it out soon. My office is fairly dark. It's a dark red, so my plan is this weekend I'm going to paint it white, and then once I do that, you'll see my wall back behind me where I've got some cool stuff. I've got a sign that my daughter made me. I've got my digital KansasFarmGuy sign that my other daughter bought for me one Christmas. And then my Giants partner sign. So, yeah, once I get my wall painted, I'll get rid of the virtual screen. And you won't see all the blurring as I move around. Yeah, there's a delay, so what you see is actually about 30 seconds, 30-second delay from whatever I'm doing versus what's showing on the screen. We're just having fun tonight. Getting the new map started. Getting set up for a new series, new Joe Nobody series. Do a little more jumping back and forth between Joe Nobody and Farm Guy in Montana. So yeah, I do like the new webcam I got. I had a Logitech, it's kind of a cheap $15 Logitech. I bought a Newark I forget 4C, 5C, 3C, something like that. And I really like it. Its focus is a little bit better. It's got autofocus as I move around. Face doesn't blur out. Like I said, that virtual background, virtual green screen. It's kind of a pain. Although virtual green screen does work better on things like this where you can see what's behind me. Game-wise. Saving. And tractor. Nope. I want truck, I want tractor. I tell you, the guys that run grain carts, they are busy. They are constantly going from the combine to the truck, and if you have more than one combine, they are going from combine to combine to truck to combine. They're busy. Oh, whoops! I got way close on that one. Yeah, I got way close. Teleporter right on the truck. So yeah. Truck sitting there, can't swing around. That's why. I would go run around, but it makes it hard when I'm picking up the straw. But then you're going round and round and round. This way I can just go back and forth, back and forth. Go around the field once and pick up that headlands, and then I can just go back and forth, back and forth. Now this field's kind of weird, funky weird, so I did some, as you can see here, I cut this out. Can't make it back and forth quite yet. I won't, probably not going to. So. having to dump on the turn trip back. That time I didn't jump on the truck, but not very close to it either. We are, oh God, I'm right by the freaking front, right by the tag. There we go. There we go. Thanks, swing wide. Current viewers, you got any questions about farm sim or YouTubing or creating videos that you want to ask? I'm more than happy to chat. Man, I wish I could make it all the way up and back. That's kind of a pain. So my modified combine holds 50,000 liters, which is about 35,000 liters more than what any existing combines can hold. The current, I think the AF11 by Case, the Case AF11 is the winner when it comes to large combines, realistic wise. I think they can hold, I want to say 470 some bushel. Liter to bushel conversions, it's like 1.5 liters to a bushel. So, you know, 18,000 liters on the in-game 10T is about correct. I think the AF11, let's just go look. Combines. Let's find the AF11 here. Oh, I can't do that because I didn't load the case vehicles. But let's go look at the John Deere X11. Is that not installed? There it is. So yeah, 60,200. That's pretty realistic for the big combine. So if you're not familiar with combines, the X9 1100 came out maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago from John Deere. And Case IH came out with the AF11, which is slightly, a little bit, I think they can hold 23,000 liters. So realistically, almost 500 bushel in the AF11. I'm not sure that. I'd have to go convert it, but I don't have them on here to show you. I didn't, we're not, since we're in Romania, Case, well, Case is a equipment line that is available in Romania. It's not widespread like Claws. Oh, I already dumped shit. Fendt is really starting to make a big push in former Eastern Bloc countries. Romania, Hungary, Austria, former Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia, which is now the Czech Republic. Most of it is the Czech Republic. But still, Claus is kind of hands down the #1 tractor in this area. The Russian March, I think is how you pronounce it, is also very prevalent, but I'm not real pulling those. I just don't like them. We got Claus, John Deere, and a little bit of Fendt. Scenario and series. And this field over here, this was all timber, and I went in and deleted all the trees and did a custom field. If you're not familiar with that, zoom out. See, if you're not familiar with that, it's a mod. And you can create custom fields. It's basically however big you want your field. I'm going to cancel that because I don't want to fuck up my current field. But that's how I did that. I deleted the trees. Deleted the trees and then created a custom field. I think we're about halfway through here. About halfway to you. Yeah, close to halfway through. We still got some fields to cut. We still got these two fields to cut. This wheat field to cut, and then of course this will be corn. I will not chop all that. I'll probably chop about half of it for silage, and then I'll cut the rest of the corn. We know I need corn litter. I need to find a place for my barn. I need another shed. I don't have enough. I don't have a shed space for all my equipment. So find a place for your barn. Man, I want 8%. Dump like that. I'm gonna dump at 80. Oh, well, I gotta back the tractor back up. Combine. Yeah, that was right on the spot. I'll get this sooner or later where I'll be able to just pop right in. The other thing I like is traffic. There's a lot of 4X maps out there that are survival, what are called survival maps. So basically it's just a blank map with maybe a few things dropped in there, but for the most part there's nothing there. I like those maps, however, they don't have traffic. I like those maps so I can literally build my own town and put in factories and whatnot that I like. So usually what I do is I find a 4X map that's got some type of townies in it already with traffic on the roads, and then I'll put in my own custom stuff. So I mean, I use a lot of squiggles stuff. Let's see here. So this is all squiggles. So he's got like Huntington Bank. He's got Little Caesars. He's got Dollar General. He's got AutoZone. Liquor store. He's got Powers Gym. He's got Cocktails and Dreams. Triple X Coke. Now, I gotta like squiggles on this. There's the R-rated version, or triple X version, and then there's the safe for kids version. Safe for kids version, the dancers, and it does have dancers in the club. They aren't moving, but they have clothes. In the triple X version, they don't have clothes. It's pretty cool because one of the things he did for this, for the people, he's using mod. There's a pack of people, different people that you can put in. Like this is a chicken farmer. There's a old lady, old man with a cane, dude with a suit. Some diners, a guy in a towel. And then you get down here a little more, you start to get some girls with little clothes on. So what he did, he went in and he took these models, and like that girl is in one and she's totally nude. This girl's in one, she doesn't have any clothes on. I think this dancer, this one's in there with no clothes on. So, you know, so it's squiggles. He did a really good job with it. And it's entertaining. I mean, I like squiggles mods because they're very realistic. Uh-oh. It's gone too long. Some of his buildings are interactive, his houses are interactive. Hashi is another one that makes really great house mods, as well as some other stuff. These two modders are just freaking outstanding. Squiggles, kudos to you again. Like I've said this a number of times. I love your mods. Keep them out. He's got some FS22 mods. I hope he converts to FS25 because I'd love to throw him in the game. Ashy's converting some of his mods to 22 to 25. Look forward to seeing your stuff, dudes. Puppy. Alright, now I should be on the right track for being able to stop. Not at the back track. Let's see. Field getting shorter, so I may, yeah, I'm not going to make it to the end. I get pretty close though. Yep. Alright, so this is what I wanted to happen. I wanted to be able to not have to back the combine up back and forth, so that's good. Alright, let's see how close I can be. Yeah, somewhat closer. Combine shut off again. Not getting very good at getting close to this truck though. Alright. Well, gang, I am going to cut this off. 2-hour live stream. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you watching. Still contemplating every Friday night live stream. So we'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. But I kind of like to go to a weekly live stream. I think it'd be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Love your support. We'll see you next time.